It's not till you work a retail job that you realize 85% of people are dumb as rocks. Edit. All the people who gave me awards are part of the 85%. I used to work at Waterstones bookshop, and most of the year our customers were lovely to talk to. But at Christmas time you get a totally different genre of human. One woman came in and asked me where she could find the book called, "Oh, Hello." I apologized and told her I wasn't familiar with the book and said I'd check on our stock list. She was furious about this and laughed at me, saying, "How can you not know? My 13-year-old son read it in school. It's a famous book, it's by Charles Dickens." Quote, I really had no idea what she was talking about and she was so angry with me she wouldn't answer any of my questions about it. Do you know what it's about? Do you know any of the characters? Just so I could figure it out for her. She just kept repeating that it's called, "Oh Hello," and that everyone knows it. I don't know how we ever figured it out, but eventually she happily bought Othello by Shakespeare. The way we treat moths versus how we treat butterflies is the prime example of pretty privileges. Asking Reddit. I don't know man. Butterflies don't invade my pantry and destroy all my dry goods, eat my favorite sweater or kill of any of my beehives. Kicking a man in the balls also does AOE damage to every man who witnessed it. Edit. AOE stands for Area of Effect, meaning an attack will take effect in a certain area. The area in this case is based on anyone who has line of sight on the kick to the balls. Trees actually live underground, they just use the upper portion as a snorkel. Asking Reddit. As we move ever closer to a cashless society, being homeless becomes even harder. Asking Reddit. The permission slips for Ms. Frizzle's class must have been wild. Asking Reddit. The taller the person the more freaked out they are by people taller than them. Asking Reddit. I'm 6 feet 5 inches and one of my colleagues is 6 feet 8 inches. I always feel like I am in his way. Also my neck hurts if I spend any time with him. My looking up muscles are not well developed due to lack of use. $12.99 with free shipping really is better than $10. Oh, with $2.99 shipping because refunds don't always include the shipping cost. Asking Reddit. Twix have an endoskeleton and M&Ms have an exoskeleton. Asking Reddit. The fact that guys rarely look poorly shaven in old photographs suggests that maybe we don't need to keep increasing the number of blades in our shavers. Asking Reddit. I think back in the day getting photographed was an event, so most likely they went to get a shave done by a barber beforehand. The rise of self-checkouts has likely improved condom usage rates. Asking Reddit. According to polls, 100% of people are willing to answer a poll. Asking Reddit. Are you willing to participate in a poll? No. Well, you just did. Quote. We can see further at night than day. The furthest away things you'll ever see are the stars. Asking Reddit. There is no way people who are psychiatrists or therapists are not even slightly analyzing their friends. Asking Reddit. People that aren't psychiatrists and therapists are analyzing their friends. Landing or launching a boat requires the pilot to account for the moon's gravity. Asking Reddit. For some reason, She-Hulk doesn't lose her shirt when she transforms but regular Hulk does. Asking Reddit. Reminds me of an old Mad magazine parody they did one year about the Hulk. It shows him transforming into the Hulk and Wonder Woman says, "Big deal. If the network censors let me bust out of my clothes I would have the highest television ratings in history." Link. Storage units are more of a monument to consumerism than shopping malls. Asking Reddit. Humans are probably uniquely identifiable by only the smell of their farts. Asking Reddit. Please tell me you didn't get into the field yourself to do this research. ... Of course not. Like any good researcher, I made a graduate student do it. Ah, so you are a smart feller and they are the fart smellers. Jedis can probably sense when other Jedis orgasm, and it's probably annoying. Asking Reddit. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in pleasure and were suddenly satisfied. ETA. Or, and were suddenly ashamed. NPCs in video games look really awkward and unrealistic as they try to navigate around each other. Then you see real people in a busy airport or supermarket and realize it's actually pretty accurate. Asking Reddit. Superheroes only wear capes to show that they're flying in pictures, otherwise they're just a hazard. Edna was right. Asking Reddit. Dementia is going to wreak havoc on generations that rely on technology that is heavily password protected. Bank accounts, social media, email, etc. Two-factor authentication and password recovery questions will make it all the more difficult. Asking Reddit. This is already happening. I have elderly parents, and my wife's father has Parkinson's. Frequent forced password expiration, MFA, and circular chains of unquat trusted devices unquat have basically locked them out of all of their apps. Bank app forces phone PIN. Elderly person sets it but soon forgets it because they log into their device with some biometric. Then an OS updates makes them sign in with the PIN again. Can't remember it. Can't access phone. Request password assistance. It is sent to an email address they haven't used in 5 years. Request email password reset. Sends MFA to phone to confirm. Repeat. That is just one of dozens of examples. 100% natural ingredients is not a good selling point. Cyanide is natural. An octopus's arsehole is natural. Asking Reddit. Schools punish you for skipping school by making you miss more school. Asking Reddit. The Glee cast has more dead members than the Beatles. Asking Reddit. The Glee cast also has way more people in it than the Beatles ever did. Being tired from staying up too late and being tired from getting up too early are two different feelings. Asking Reddit.